So when it comes to conscious motherhood, out of all the things out there, what are the top 2 things that we as mothers can do in order to show up consciously and heartfully to our children and raise emotionally healthy, happy, resilient, thriving, and secure children? I mean, we all want that, right, as mothers. It may come as a surprise to you that both of these things, the top 2 things, have nothing to do with working on your children and everything to do with you as a mother. It was a complete paradigm shift for me as well when I realized that some time ago. Conscious motherhood. So the first thing is self-love. We as women especially have been programmed and conditioned to believe that self-love is selfish, irrelevant, weak, last on the list. We've been raised up and trained to believe that we need to take care of everyone else and put everybody else first before us and only get to us if there's time all the way at the end. What kind of message is that sending to our children? Us last? That's all the message of self-unworthiness. That's the message our children get. I myself bought into this myth for decades, and all it led to is burnout and depletion. We can only give to our children as mothers what we first have and who we are. So to be loving and to give love, we first have to pour and fill our cup first to the point of overflow, so that we can give, truly, authentically give what we have in abundance, rather than trying to give from an empty and underfilled cup. I mean, the only experience from that, giving and receiving, is stress. The second thing to deeply impact your children is to work on yourself. Again, total paradigm shift for me, opposite of what everything that we have learned. But you got to work on yourself. You see, children, they don't pay attention to the words that you say or the things that you say, the teachings and the lessons. They are looking at you. They're watching you. How do you behave? How do you react? They're modeling you. So if you want your children to be more emotionally healthy, then look at yourself and see, how can I practice more emotional health? If you want your children to be more understanding and compassionate or patient, then look at yourself and see, how can I bring that into my own way of being? And then children can then model that. Conscious motherhood starts with you. When you put you first and you honor yourself, you're teaching your children that they too can put themselves first. And that is the most important thing that leads to self-worthiness, confidence, and security. Lead by example, whatever you want more in your children.